A newly released workplace survey conducted by AIA Vitality found that Malaysian employees are overworked, stressed, lead unhealthy lifestyles, and as a result, are at high risk of health problems and productivity loss. Welcome to Chit Chat with MMT.
Hi guys, I'm Meeting here. I'm sure that you know what I'm going to talk about today. Today's topic is stress at workplace. The purpose of this video today is to create awareness about stress and helps you to reduce stress. At the end of this video, you are able to understand about the types, factors, effects and solutions of stress. Many people think stress is bad for health and life. No, you are wrong. There are many definitions for stress. One might feel it's stressful, another might feel it's motivational. On my perspective, stress can be divided into two: good stress and bad stress. In general, good stress is short-term and it motivates you and pushes you to accomplish greater things. For example, work deadline. Has anyone who has faced work deadline? Stress mobilizes the body to respond and improving performance. Hey, for sure you all do work last minute, right? Right or not? Yet, too much stress or chronic stress may lead to major depression, and depression is considered as bad stress. Bad stress can be short-term and long-term. Usually, bad stress is often accompanied by a feeling of helplessness and you don't have a lot of control over what's happening, and you may begin to feel accomplished or trapped, like a rat trapped in a bind. Recently, I read an article about do not blame teachers. The writer wrote that
I've also had cases where parents force their sick children to attend school on the assumption that they will be cared for by the teacher. This is a clear case of irresponsibility.
people, you think what? Teacher is a babysitter, is it? They have other responsibility too.
An article on New Straits Times stated a research shown that the main triggers for depression in teachers include excessive workloads and working hours, poor pupil behavior compounded by large class sizes, the pressure of assessment targets and inspection, management bullying, and lack of professional opportunities.
From this, it is proven that teachers feel stressed because of huge responsibility in schools. AIA Vitality Survey 2017 revealed that some real concerns about stress in workplace, and about 53% of Malaysian employees reported at least one dimension of work-related stress, while 12% experienced high level of anxiety or depression. The survey also revealed that more than half of employees were found to be at risk of mental health issues. Wait, you'll be thinking, right? What's the link between stress and mental illness? People, of course both are related. When you get stressed, it can lead to major depression, and depression is one of the causes for mental illness. Therefore, before I go to the content of this video, let's move on the next Q&A session with my friend to evaluate their understanding on the type of stress and identify their stress level. Here we go.
Hi.
Hi! So today, I want to evaluate your understanding on the type of stress and identify your stress level. So, shall we start?
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes. Stress. For me, stress is a major.
Okay, in my opinion, stress is a common problem that affects all of us in working place.
Feeling that make you down or
Feel depressed.
Stress is a major problem because it involves our emotion.
Stress is just the next level of tension.
I think stress is a pressure and it depends how we managing it.
Pressure. Okay.
In my opinion, stress can give a bad effect to our body. Yeah, it's of course bad.
Yeah, stress is bad because it will affect our daily emotion and it will make our mood spoil.
Bad.
It's a depends on situation whether you can handle it or not. How about you, Sangari?
But I think it's bad because it can affect the health condition.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, so bad.
Sometimes it's good. Okay, in my opinion, it's both good and bad.
No?
Not sure. Do you think?
No idea.
Yes, I am aware of that.
I'm not sure about that.
No.
Type, maybe good or bad type?
Yes.
No, we don't know.
Okay, for your information, there are 4 types of stress.
Oh, really?
Yes. So I will give you a paper for you to read on.
There are 4 types of stress. Firstly, euphoric or eustress. It is a beneficial stress, a state in which a person experiences pleasure and excitement. For example, job promotion. Secondly, acute stress. It comes from demands and pressures. Acute stress is thrilling and exciting in small doses, but too much is exhausting. For example, when a deadline approaching. Thirdly, episodic stress. It occurs when someone experiences acute stress too frequently and when someone takes on too many tasks, becomes overwhelmed by all the demands with an inability to meet those demands. Fourthly, chronic stress. When stress lasts for a prolonged period of time, it becomes chronic and can lead to serious health problems such as anxiety, depression, heart disease, insomnia, obesity, and more.
Get to know about this. I just realized that we have a stress.
All this while, I think stress is bad. But I just realized that there are good and bad stress.
I just get to know there is few type of stress, and even I just realized there is a good type of stress where, like for example, we're receiving some awards and like promotions. Like so, I just realized like whenever I did a good job, I'm in a good stress.
Happy stress.
Yeah, before this I think only have bad stress, but still
Yes.
have the good
Good stress.
too.
So I'm shocked. You know, I'm
yeah.
just now okay.
Stress is related within the external factor and internal factor, whereas the physically is external and the emotionally is internal factor.
So we must able to categorize the type of stress accordingly. Don't miss out.
Just get to know there's a 4 type of stress,
4 types.
because before this I thought there's a stress is one type only.
Same to me now.
Yeah.
Same good.
I can rate 5, 8.
8.
Okay, I will give 10.
Huh? 10?
Yes.
Why
Why 10?
Because in my situation, I have to I have to deal with customers where from 8 hours I have to face customers. So non-stop I'm getting a complaint from the customers non-stop for 8 hours. Just imagine for 8 hours I have to listening to their complaints. So that's why it's like very stressed.
So I also rate 10 because
You also?
yes, because I also face the same situation.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we know how difficult to
Yeah.
handle that kind of
So
customers,
both,
Yes.
right?
both of you handling with the customers.
Yes.
is it?
Yes, exactly.
Oh. So
5.
maybe is 5 to maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But why you getting low rate?
Because I didn't face the stress most of time. Normally it's equal. So that's why I feel like sometimes I enjoy my work and sometimes I feel like I don't want to work. It's
a neutral, it's a equal.
I'm more than that 9 or 10.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Is you facing a lot of stress at the workplace?
Yeah.
What do you think? Shall we go there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Why
think we
not?
need to change our job.
Maybe you can send your resume to us.
Okay.
We will consider about that.
So, apply good stress, ignore bad stress.
So thanks for joining, guys.
Thank
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
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 Thanks for joining, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Finish? Yes, finish. Alright. I hope you understand well about the type of stress after watch the Q&A session with my friends. As you know, our today's topic is stress at workplace. Workplace stress can be caused by numbers of factors. So now, let's watch a sketch regarding on the factors of stress.
Before that, let me to introduce the character of this sketch. Firstly, Nur Nadia as boss, Husna as supervisor, and lastly, Azlin as a clerk.
Thank you for making time for the discussion regarding to our project. So as we know that our project has to be done by this week.
Yes.
Right? So as Husna is the lead for this project, so how's the progress?
Okay, boss. First of all, good morning, everybody. I have distributed this task to Miss Azlin, and Miss Azlin, who is responsible to complete this task. So I will be monitoring her. Azlin, so how the policy?
Okay, Moni, for your information, I did not complete the job given, and there are 50% more to be done. All this while, I was doing alone, and no one helped me. So the time is limited. Therefore, I really need someone to help me.
You cannot give this kind of excuses to me. We cannot simply hire someone to help you. I'm quite disappointed with you now, you know. What is this, Husna? I believe you can complete this task, but you really disappoint me. This is rubbish.
I am very sorry, boss, about this happened. I'm also disappointed with Miss Azlin. Yes, Miss Azlin, I agree with boss. Actually, this task you can be done because this task is related to your job scope. So what just happened, Miss Azlin? Can you explain?
No, Miss Husna, you must understand my situation now.
No, you can't give me this kind of excuse. This is very unacceptable. So I don't want to hear anything from you anymore.
Enough! Azlin, you come to my room now.
You deserve it, Miss Azlin.
Come in. Nowadays, your job performance is very poor. If this type of behavior continue, you will be fired.
Okay, Miss, I will try my best.
Okay, leave.
Overall, the main 4 factors that we saw just now is work long hours, heavy workload, tight deadlines, and poor relationship with boss.
As in previous sketch, I can conclude that workplace environment and heavy demand from employer resulting in stress. As employee experience a continuous of episodic stress resulting in poor health and job performance. So now, I'm going to talk about the effect of stress, which are poor health, lack of focus, poor performance, and turnover. Firstly, poor health. Because of high stress and sedentary lifestyle, obesity are increasingly a problem in Malaysia. The survey found that 12.5% of Malaysian employees are obese. Secondly, lack of focus. Stress affects your ability to remember the things you already know. It means you will be easily distracted by others and you very hard to listen others in a conversation. Thirdly, poor performance. Malaysians were found to work an average of 15 hours more than their contracted hours each week. However, the extra hours did not contribute to greater productivity, as the survey showed Malaysian employees showed one of the highest percentage of productivity loss. The survey also showed that 56% employees sleep less than 7 hours a night. Lastly, turnover. Employee will begin to find a new job in order to avoid stress. In the simplest form, when employee experience poor health and lack of focus, this will affect their performance too, and finally, they tend to turn over. If you feel so stressed at workplace, don't worry. Let me teach you on how to deal with stress. There are 5 tips to help you deal with stress. First, listen to music.
If you are feeling overwhelmed by a stressful situation, try taking a break and listening to relaxing music. Playing a calm music has a positive effect on the brain and body, can lower blood pressure and reduce cortisol, a hormone linked to stress.
Second, establish boundaries.
Establish some work-life boundaries for yourself. That might mean making a rule not to check email from home in the evening or not answering the phone at home.
Third, call a friend.
When you are feeling stressed, take a break to call a friend and talk about your problems. Good relationship with friends and loved ones are important to any healthy lifestyles, and they are especially important when you are under a lot of stress.
Exercise.
Exercise doesn't necessarily mean powerlifting at the gym or training for a marathon. A short walk around the office or simply standing up to stretch during a break at work can offer immediate relief in stressful situation.
Find the positives.
Think of stress as an opportunity to explore creative solutions that will not only ease your stress but also reduce the chance it will return.
I hope these tips are helpful for you. Most important things to understand are we do not fight stress, we manage it. So, don't be stressed. Signing off by Meeting.
More than half of employees surveyed.
You cannot give a...
Okay. Already finished? Yes, finished. Oh, alright. I hope you understand that. Oh my god.
Here we go.
Yes.
Ay, lambat dia. Okay, jap. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Here.
As in previous sketch, I can conclude that purpose environment heavy demand from moving to social media. Okay. Motivation. As humans, we all react differently to different situations.
Stress is a major...
A research has shown that
You cannot give this kind of excuses to me. We cannot.
Saya nak sambung balik research ni, macam mana saya nak cakap? Another research lah.
Have 4 types of stress.
Let's move on to next.
Let's move on to the next Q&A session with my friends to define the types of stress for a better understanding. How to deal with stress.